was you guys were asking about junk silver, so we're going to do a little video on junk silver for you. And I know the question, I think specifically, was why is junk silver so expensive? And that's a fair question. It is getting higher premiums than we have seen in a while, higher than I've ever seen it over 10 years of doing this. And my personal opinion on why that is because of the perception of instability in the world. This is the kind of product you would want to buy if you envisioned a scenario where people were less likely to take your dollar bills and they wanted something real. This would be the product for you. There's a lot of talk about the CBDC, the central bank digital currency. Obviously, there's some real privacy concerns that come with that, having your money tracked to your device or a microchip in your hand. But having this kind of small denomination silver to trade with is going to offer you an element of privacy in your transactions. And I think, given the events of the past couple years and the shakiness of the world today, people are attracted to the idea of kind of having some of their wealth in their own possession, under their own control, and that privacy for sure. So if you're gonna buy junk silver, there's a couple things you should know about it. And the first thing you should know about it is that $1 face of junk silver, whether it's 4 quarters, 10 dimes, or 2 half dollars, that contains 0.715 ounces of silver. If you go to your local coin shop and you ask them what their price is on junk silver, they're going to tell you $21.50 times face. That's what I would tell you today. Now, obviously, that could change with the market. But they're going to price it to you in terms of times face. We're at $21.50 times face. They're not going to say it's $30 an ounce or it's $32 an ounce. But whatever they price you in terms of times face, in which case today is $21.50, you can take that $21.50 number on your calculator, and because $1 face contains 0.715 ounces of silver, you can divide whatever they're charging times face by 0.715. And that will tell you what you're paying per ounce. So today, if you buy junk silver from me at $21.50 times face, you are paying basically $30 an ounce. It's 90% pure.
That's a pretty good price for the convenience that comes with it, because when the day comes that you are going to start spending this, I mean, you're going to be happy that you have it instead of giving away all your American Silver Eagles and all that.
If you envision a local barter situation, if you envision using this as money, then it's the right product. If you're prepared.
As someone who's worked for the government and helped them destroy other governments, I can definitely envision this scenario.
Well, and I mean, it's a very real fact that they've run those money printers over the past couple years like crazy. Yeah. That's a very real fact, and that devalues the dollar. It does. There's just no other way to look at it. And so that's why I think we've seen a real turn towards silver and gold products, because of this crazy money printing that's going on.
All right, so how much would it cost me to buy everything on this tray right now?
So everything on this tray right now at $21.50 times face, we have $2 in halves, we have $1.50 in quarters, and we have $1 in dimes. So 1, 2, 3, $4.50. $4.50 times 21.5. Did I do that right? $4.50 times 21.5. You pay $96.75 for everything on that tray right there. And how many ounces are you getting? That's where that 0.715 number comes in again. You're buying $4.50 in face value.
Okay.
Times 0.715. That's how many ounces are there. You're buying 3.2 ounces.
Very cool.
Another cool way to figure that out, if you just want to know how everything's going behind the scenes, is we can stack all this up right here. We know that $4.50 face is 3.2175 ounces. We're going to put this on our gram scale. We've got 111.8 grams of 90% silver. So if we divide that by 31.1, that's the conversion to ounces, to troy ounces from grams. We have 3.59 ounces, and then we got to multiply by 0.9 because it's 90% pure. You get your same number, 3.2. It's a little different, but basically the same number.
So when these were made, when these silver coins were made, was this 25 cents worth of silver, or was there more silver than 25 cents already in there?
That's a really good question, and I don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that, straight up. I think it might have been less than 25 cents worth of silver.
That makes sense.
So we could, what we could do is we could actually go look at the records. This is 1940. We could look at what an ounce of silver was in 1940, and
I mean, just the value that it's at today shows you how much they screwed us when they took the precious metal out of our money. Because instead of our money becoming more valuable with time, it just decreases. Like they just turned us around and went to town.
So I guess at some point you couldn't create a 25-cent silver coin with silver because it would have cost too much. It would have been. I guess that's why they.
But they should at least, like, I understand that, but they should at least, like, even today, they should put 25 cents worth of silver in it, right? Or something to add value to our money.
Right. It's I saw a meme where it was a Monopoly $1 bill and a Federal Reserve note $1 bill, and it said the only thing that gives this Federal Reserve note more value than this Monopoly note is your belief that it has more value. So
indeed,
right. So that's kind of like the quarters of today. I mean, you can look. This is the 2022. That's the newest quarter, nice. I think. Anime Wong. It's they're doing the famous Women of History series, but you can see the difference in just the look. You know, silver's just, it's more creamy. It's a little bit more flat and less chrome. So yeah, there is. I don't even know what they make coins out of today. We could look it up, but it's not silver.
Yeah, it ain't worth anything.
Yeah. It's there's nothing to give it inherent value. So I mean, silver's been accepted as a unit of trade, I think, since the beginning of our human species.
Yeah.
So
that's how they got rid of Jesus. Paid him with silver.
He sold him for a bag of silver coins. So
very cool.
Yeah. So the belief, you know, for somebody to think, hey, well, if my dollar doesn't work anymore and people stop taking my dollar, I'm gonna need some silver. It's a reasonable belief that silver would still be accepted. I don't know why that would change.
Yeah.
Through as it's held through our whole entire history.
Yeah, I think I read online, I'm probably wrong, but it was something like it's been around for at least 5,000 years as currency. And there's people who say it's going away next week. Very cool. Well, thank you for this. That was very informative.
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
I'm probably going to end up buying half this tray from you.
Go home with a little bit of silver in your pocket, and in the case of a economic collapse.
There's that, just on top. It's a very cheap way to get your hands on some history.
That too. Yep.
Because I put the coin in my hand and I imagine who held this before, where has it been, you know?
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah. Absolutely. It would be incredible just to get to see everywhere that a coin has been.
Yeah.
It would be incredible. And I mean, these are common silver coins, but you think about these silver dollars. I mean,
Oh yeah.
poker tables in the Wild Wild West and slot machines and bank robberies. I mean, the Morgan silver dollar. I work with customers who collect Morgan silver dollars, and they are technically coin collectors, but they only do Morgan silver dollars. Morgan silver dollar really transcends coin collecting into the Americana realm. I mean, there's just so much in
So
that.
does their numismatic market seem to hold its value better than other?
I would say so. I don't.
It's a big commitment to only collect one type.
Right, and the reason that coin brings $300 when its silver melt value is I think like 17 something right now is because of all that.
Because of the history.
Because of all that history, and I don't envision. I mean, nobody knows the future, but I don't see people losing interest in Morgan silver dollars anytime soon. These coins only sell because they're made out of silver. There's really no. Now people do sets of Washington quarters, but you can have fun putting together a set of coins, whatever the coin is.
Yeah.
State quarters. But there's really no numismatic value associated with these coins.
Very cool. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Absolutely.